All this week, I've been telling you how the provincial government has axed a plan to certify the firefighting industry, despite recommendations from 3 coroners' inquests. CityNews has been trying to get the government to give us an interview on this to no avail until now. We came to a government announcement here in Alliston and put the question to the Premier.
What are you going to do here? Because many people are concerned because 3 coroners' inquests strongly recommended certification after multiple deaths.
I'm going to let Minister Tavolo answer that because he's been working on that file.
Yes, thank you for the question. In fact, we're not opposed to certification. What we need to do is we need to study what exactly the needs are in each of the municipalities. We have to consult with the municipalities and provide them with the proper amount of time that they need to certify the firefighters. So that is something that is in progress.
Currently, there is no mandatory certification process for firefighters, fire inspectors, or dispatchers. 3 coroners' inquests concluded certification could save lives in the future. 3 teenagers died in this Whitby fire in 2012. Their second-floor rental unit didn't have a second exit or flame-retardant drywall on the stairs, both violations of the fire code, and yet the building passed inspection. In 2015, 30-year-old firefighting student Adam Brunt died in a cold water rescue training exercise. These photos of him on the course were taken shortly before he drowned. His parents have been fighting for certification for firefighting trainers ever since.
That, along with some of the other shortcomings, make it a very dangerous situation when they don't have to be certified. What price do you put on a person's life?
When the government canceled certification, it said it was concerned it would present a significant challenge for small rural communities which rely on volunteer firefighters. Adam Brunt's parents don't think that should be an issue.
If municipalities don't have the funds in some areas, well, who's in charge of that, Mr. Ford? This certification is important to the public, so maybe you need to figure out where those dollars come from and prioritize it.
In this letter, the Ontario Association of Fire Chiefs called the government's move to end certification disappointing. Yesterday, the Firefighters Union echoed that. The government says it's not against certification, just the way the previous Liberal government was rolling it out. But it is providing no timeline on if it will come up with its own plan.
The effective date of July was a very difficult date for many of the municipalities to meet. The financial planning in terms of budgets at municipalities, there's just a bunch of different reasons why they found it very difficult to be able to meet that deadline. But there is no effective timeline at this point.
The Firefighters Association of Ontario, which represents volunteer firefighters, wants the government to provide resources to help with certification. It is currently in talks with the government, the Firefighters Union, and Fire Chiefs of Ontario.